Sup y'all, it's all. Today I'll be doing the Great Épée run, day 1, Deathless. All remembrances. So, last time we got the Lion Greatbow run done Deathless. That was a miracle. I'm still super excited about that. This is a bit of a chill out run using a very good weapon. Very early on in the game. Should be fairly simple besides the annoying chuds like Fire Giant. Let's talk about the build, okay? Let me bring it up. Boom, boom. There we go. So the Great Épée is a heavy thrusting sword. It, like most thrusting swords, deals primarily pierce damage, although this one is special in that it has a standard attack, and we'll talk about that later. It scales off of strength and dex with a slight bias towards strength, I believe. Actually, no, dex by default. Very nice. All physical damage. Very long range, being a thrusting sword and a heavy thrusting sword. Typical stuff. You can also get this at the very beginning of the game, so you could basically start the game with this, which is very nice. Now, the Great Épée uses regular smithing stones, which sucks, because that means we can't get a max level weapon immediately. We're gonna have to wait pretty far into the game to get that. But it can be infused, which is amazing. So, being able to be infused means that we can immediately transition into a heavy infusion to get a bunch of damage early on. And then once I hit the soft cap of 54 strength when two-handing, and I have some more points, I can switch to a quality infusion to get more out of the dex. So being able to flexibly use your points like that is why infusible weapons are so nice, dudes. So the Great Épée, for sure, really, really good weapon. The R2 attack is the special case where instead of having a thrust, like you would think with most thrusting swords, you have a horizontal sweep. That is amazing, dudes. A big problem with the thrusting swords and heavy thrusting swords is that you are usually limited to just poke attacks, which means during some lanky fights, like Valiant Gargoyles, Black Blade Kindreds, enemies like that, Ancestor Spirit, it's really hard to land hits because if you're trying to hit like a really tiny hitbox, but you have at any moment an attack that can horizontally sweep with the charge attack, which is fantastic. That solves all problems with thrusting swords, typically. So, Great Épée, really, really good weapon. Definitely would recommend that. And like I said earlier, you can get it at the beginning of the game, so it's very, very nice and simple to get as well. Very little requirements. Really good. Now, the Great Épée can use several different Ashes of War, and they're all very, very good. But for this run, I will be using Giant Hunt. So Giant Hunt is basically an Ash of War where you crouch, and then like a split second later, like half a second, you charge forward a bit, and then you angle your sword upwards. And it does a ton of damage. It knocks up humanoid enemies, including Millennia, which is very important for that fight. And for heavy thrusting swords, it deals 36 stance damage, so that is pretty good. Don't forget as well, if you're fighting enemies that can be knocked up, you can hit them while they're getting back up and build on that damage and stance damage. So, against Millennia, Giant Hunt is fantastic. One of the best Ashes of War, honestly, to use on her. You can just chain stun her for the most part. Against bosses, it's okay. You'll note that there's a long windup between you hitting the skill button and then finishing the crouch, charging forward, and then attacking with the weapon hitbox. That can be a little bit problematic at times, but it's not nearly as bad as the Lion Greatbow the last run we did. So it's definitely viable for most fights. There are a couple, though, where you're going to really be very conservative with your usage of Giant Hunt. So overall, this is not the best Ash of War on the Great Épée. That's probably Impaling Thrust, or Piercing Fang. But Giant Hunt's still really, really good, really fun as well. Do know that the delay is not always bad either, okay? There are certain times where the delay actually increases your damage, and I'll explain that in a little bit later when we talk about talismans. But Great Épée, Giant Hunt, very, very strong. Definitely useful. I think it scales with just weapon attack power like most melee skills. So really, really good. And yeah, that's going to be it for the main part of the build. Now, I'm not going to put a lot of points into Faith, but do note that I'm using heavy infusion and quality infusion in this build. So that means the weapon can be buffed. Therefore, I'm incentivized to at least put a weapon buff on it. And for that, I'm going to put Electrify Armament on, okay? Electrify Armament is great because it's very cheap, only 15 Faith cost, or requirement, I mean. 27 FP cost. Enchants with lightning damage, which is a great damage type. And it lasts 90 seconds. Fantastic, dudes. Now, do note, this is not a huge deal because the Great Épée by default does not deal lightning damage. So adding lightning damage to it means we're paying that additional flat damage reduction. So it's not a humongous amount of damage or anything, but it is free basically if you pre-pop it before every fight. So every little bit helps, dudes. Every little bit helps for sure. And this Faith requirement is pretty much a non-issue if you run Godric's Rune. So if you have Godric's Rune on, you basically need 10 Faith to use it, and that's like literally not a problem. You need to put like 1 point of Faith max for most characters. Very, very good, dudes. As for other Ashes of War, I'm going to use Golden Vow on a dagger, which obviously gives us the Golden Vow buff for 45 seconds. That's increased damage and damage negation. Pretty self-explanatory. Biss for all non-Faith builds. Raptor of the Mist, which is a dodge skill that lets us dodge annoying attacks. You crouch, enemy hits you, the dodge auto triggers. You can't crouch forever, you have to time it still a little bit, but it's much more generous on a roll. Very, very good, especially in the DLC. And brand new to this run, Assassin's Gambit. So Assassin's Gambit is essentially a weapon skill where you hurt yourself for a little bit of damage. Not a whole lot. And it makes you less visible to enemies, and you do not produce sound. So basically, this lets you run through problematic areas more easily, and you don't need to do a whole lot of save quitting like I normally do, so this will cut back on a little bit of save quitting. So I will be running Assassin's Gambit. You have to go do a Bernal quest for it, but not a big deal. Just make sure to do that before you kill Rykard, or you can get locked out of this Ash of War, okay, dudes? Very, very good. As for talismans, they're a bit flexible. There are two interchangeable options to start with. The first one's the Axe Talisman. Increases charge attack damage by 10%. That's that sweeping R2. Very useful in certain fights, obviously. The other alternative is Spear Talisman. Increases thrusting weapon counterattack damage by 15%. So, as a recap, Pierce damage is special in this game where there's a 30% additional damage you do if you attack an enemy with pierce damage while they're in the middle of an attack animation. So the Great Épée mostly deals pierce damage, again, except for that charge R2. So if you manage to get like behind an enemy during an attack animation and then attack, you'll do 30% more damage. And with the Spear Talisman, that'll increase to I think it's like 37% damage or something like that. So very, very good, dudes. Very, very good. Indeed. Not 37%. Sorry. 47%-ish. So yeah, very, very strong if you could pull that off. This is why Giant Hunt can be sometimes better than the other Ashes of War, by the way. This delay lets you outrange enemies and start an attack animation early. So by the time their animation is partially done, you'll charge in and hit them. Okay? That's a bit confusing, but basically the delay can sometimes allow you to safely abuse Spear Talisman here and just the flat counterattack damage from using a thrusting weapon from a safe range. So very, very useful. This is useful, for example, on Mesmer, because Mesmer has an attack where he just jabs up forward a bunch of times. You can get behind him during that and then hit him with Giant Hunt or even just a regular Great Épée hit, and you'll gain bonus damage from it. So very, very good. Against big bosses, really good because you can just get behind them super easily, so on. However, this talisman does tend to be overrated because there's a lot of fights where you just can't do this, okay? Like Radagon, for example, you can only jump attack to do this. little bit of Malekith as well, because otherwise you'll be trading. So it's not super amazing, but it is pretty decent, dude. It's pretty decent for sure. And probably I'll start using this more over Axe Talisman as we get later into the game. Okay? Shard of Alexander, boosts attack power skills by 15%. That's Giant Hunt, self-explanatory. Two-handed sword talisman, enhances attacks with two-handed weapons by 15%. So obviously that's great to pay because we're two-handing it in this run. That does not boost Giant Hunt damage, but every other attack it does. Retaliatory Cross Tree enhances roll attacks by 70%. Really good in the DLC. All of these are the damage options we have available to us. For defense, I'm probably just going to stick with Ritual Shield. Reduces damage taken by 30% when HP is at max. Or Dragon Crest Great Shield. Just basic stuff like that. Maybe I won't even use this run. I don't know, but we'll see, dudes. We'll see. As for Crystal Tears, Opaline Hard Tear is a must. Boosts damage negation by 15% for 3 minutes. The second one is really up to you. I think for now I'll go with Spiked Crack Tear. Enhances charge attacks by 15% for 3 minutes. You could try the consecutive attacks tier too, but Great Épée does not attack super quickly, so I wouldn't really do that. You could do Blood Sucking as well. It doesn't really matter too much, but I'll do Spiked probably for this run. We'll run Iron Set. Pretty basic, easy to get, and looks cool. And for Vagabond, or for class, we're going to do Vagabond, sorry. Because Vagabond minimizes the useless stats Intelligence Arcane, and we only need 1 point in Faith to use Electrify Armament. So, point-wise, Vagabond is the most efficient class to run with this build, okay? Alright, so, in conclusion, Great Épée, great weapon, super easy to get. You can get it early on, infuse it with heavy early on because point-for-point strength is so good early on. Later on, do quality. Two-hand this weapon, use any Ash of War you want that does a lot of stance damage, Impaling Thrust, Piercing Fang, sorry, not Fiercing Fang, oh my goodness. I'll be using Giant Hunt. And just have at it, dudes. On guard to the max. Very fun. Very fun indeed, dudes. Alright, let's close the build and get started. Enough of yap. New game. By the way, this is going to be a new game run, not new game plus, because we can get the weapon pretty early. That does have some implications for the build, though. We'll call him Unguard. We're going to make him old. Origin Vagabond. Keepsake doesn't matter. I think we'll do Golden Seed just to cut down on farming a bit. Let's see. Base template will be Night Folk just for funsies. Does need to be old. And there we go, dudes. So, in case you guys are new to the channel, in new game runs, not new game plus, but new game runs like this one, unfortunately, day one tends to mostly be collecting, and that's even more so in this run because the Great Épée is a smithing weapon, not a somber smithing weapon. So we gotta collect bell bearings in addition to all the other stuff. Golden seeds, all the weapons and ashes of war we need, and so on, okay? So, a lot of collecting in this run, or this day, I should say, of this run. So, not a whole lot of action, however, I will try to kill Godric, Rennala, and first Radahn, okay? Anybody after that, we'll see, probably not, but at least those three I'm hoping, okay? That's just the nature of these runs. There's a lot of collecting early on. I know some people run, like, seeds that let them avoid that, but I like to show it all on stream and on the recording, so, yeah. Apologies in advance for all the running around, basically, but, yeah, we are going to take care of most of the collecting today, focus on the 3 remembrances I was talking about, Godric, Rennala, Radahn, and probably call it a day at that point. The real action-packed stuff, like the end of the base game, is in day 2, typically, for regular weapons. But today, we're going to grab the Great Épée, obviously, all the Ashes of War, as many Golden Seeds as I can get up to Aldous Plateau, the Bell Bearings, and so on, okay? We're going to grab all of that good stuff. The only restriction that I really have besides that is I have to kill all the remembrance bosses with the Great Épée, with the exception of Rykard, who obviously cannot be killed with that, so not without great annoyance at least. So we'll be using the Serpent-Hunter on him, but everybody else a Great Épée, okay?
It will lead even if it Grace to castle, the home. It's a castle if you
Okay, good. We'll go grab the Great Épée probably in like 10-15 minutes from now. It's actually kind of dangerous to go get it because it's surrounded by Kaiden mercenaries, but if we die, we can just reset the run. It doesn't matter. So, yeah. Okay, grab that smithing stone. I should have honestly started with a with the lands between room because I could go purchase stuff from Kale immediately and not forget about it for later. But oh well. Get all the menus out of the way. I was watching some Lamenter's Jail yesterday. I picked up some new tricks for Margit, so that's pretty cool. And Morgoth, I guess. So I'm very excited to implement some of those. Alright, let's talk to Melina. Get a hydrate break as well, poggers.
Have they, sir? But you, I can play the turning rune to aid you. You need to the foot. Then it's summon. I bequeath.
Doesn't hit the spot like water when you're thirsty, dudes.
Summer torrent. Treat him with.
There we go. We get that free flask at the start. Poggers, poggers. I'm already fat rolling. That's funny. So, I think we do need actually this for this run. Because Giant Hunt, I think, is a quality Ash of War, so we're not going to be able to infuse unless we grab this. We also need to go grab... Okay, I jumped over the wall. That's funny. We also need to grab in the basement of Stormvale the heavy infusion blade. So we'll go grab that as well. Good, good, good. Let's actually go grab the rune item. What's it called? A gold pickle foul foot. I'm feeling so good ever since the Light and Great Bow run because that's going to be the hardest run I'm probably going to do in a while. Doing that Deathless was so difficult, actually. This is like a vacation compared to that. This is gonna be way easier than that run. Luckily. Alright, up here. I might honestly not do the fall thing that can cause a death because that's just annoying, so I might be a loser and just go the long way around. Because I don't want to lose a run to fall damage again and just have to reset. Just waste time, you know? You waste a lot of time. Okay, we gotta grab this here. We can grab our Golden Vow Ash of War here. That'll be very, very nice. Oh, you know what's also nice about this route? Just coincidentally, I just thought about it. You can get the Misericord as well with the heavy whetstone, and that'll be useful because you could put on either Golden Vow or Raptor of the Mist, so we'll at least have that going. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. There we go. Dang, he dropped his greaves too. Good luck. That's a sign of good luck, dudes. Poggers. Alright, we got Golden Vow. Excellent. So we need Raptor of the Mist still and Assassin's Gambit. I don't remember if you need to do Yura's questline to progress this part to the Raptor of the Mist part. But I'm going to do it anyways because he's right next to where I need to go. So I'll do that part of his questline. I'll activate the NPC and all that. I'll do that with a Great Épée though. I'll go get that first. We're coming up to the Great Épée location in a bit. So that'll be exciting. Let's grab all this stuff. I don't know why I dismounted. Okay, grab all these free runes. I guess I'll go grab that other graveyard I always forget to grab as well. The one that's next to Fort Height. Speaking of Height, though, we get to kill him in a second. Very, very nice. Grab this here. We don't need to grab this book, but I like grabbing it. There we go. Again, that's the Sleep Pot book. If you're ever struggling on Godskin Duo, just literally use Sleep Pots, and it is the easiest fight in the entire game if you do that. So, yippers.
Is anybody there?
Hey there, Kenneth. Don't kill me, please.
Rescuing the great Kenneth Height.
Yeah, I'm interested in rescuing you.
To the past. Wretched tarnished. I am Kenneth Height. They have seen
Oh, I'm still fat rolling. Okay. There we go. I was like, why'd he hit me there? It's because I'm fat rolling. Dick. Down here, Kenneth. Ooh, square off right up the groin, dude. Little chud. There we go.
all their tree. Why have you
There we go. We get a free golden seed from that. Very, very nice. It is so weird having my monitor so high up. I guess it's better for my neck, though. I can lay back like this, too. Oof. An ergonomic W, dudes. There we go, Flask of Physic. Very, very nice. Alright, let's go, Dragon Barrow. I think when I kill the dragon, I'm going to put that 1 point in faith so I could use Electrify Armament later. Enough points in endurance to where I can actually use my armor without fat rolling. And then literally vigor and strength for most of the rest of the game. Until we get to 54 strength, and then we go dexterity. Yeah. Fun, 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 dudes. Maybe a mind as well. Mine might be pretty good for a giant hunt. Alright, here's the first time where I can probably die. Obviously, if we die grabbing the Great Épée, I'll just reset the whole run, because it's just like 30 minutes in, doesn't matter. But that would be pretty embarrassing for sure. I'm gonna try my best not to die. If I do die, though, I'll leave it in the YouTube upload for fun. That'd be entertaining, I think. Boom, spiked crystal tier, very good. Also, by the time this is up on YouTube, my main channel will have another video, the Dark Souls 2 Mailbreaker video. Be sure to check that out, pretty fun. Fun, fun, fun indeed. So, let's actually go grab this first. In the Mistwood Ruins is a very easy early game option to increase your damage. And that is the Axe Talisman, okay? Very, very good. Alrighty. Time for Fort Height now. Before that, though, this is the gravesite that I always avoid. I'm gonna go grab it this time, though. Don't mind the wolves, they don't really matter too much. The big wolf here is a little bit more dangerous, but not overbearingly so. There we go. Free runes never hurt, right? My character looks like a pale Milo from Morbius, and that bothers me, actually. That's actually starting to bother me. We need to hide his ugly mug. Put on some armor soon, dudes. Unironically. Okay. Alrighty. How many blood arrows did I collect? Only one? Okay, I'm gonna go back and grab a couple more. And we'll leave. Alright. Poggers. We'll grab 2 more nodes and then we'll be good. I think. I'm gonna make a conscious effort to minimize save quit a little bit in this run. Not like a whole bunch because it's still like fine, but when I have access to Assassin's Gambit, basically, the need to do that is a lot less. So, fine by me, dudes. Okay. Okay, great Épée time, boys. We go back up here to the gate front. I am going to use my runes at the next grace, because we can use them on the move. Okay. Not that one, the one across the bridge. We'll go rescue Bach, because he's the homie, of course.
Could you help us out, Cully? What'd you go and do that for?
What you going to do that for?
Some clock. You were just. Thank you. I was. And I ended. Oh, when they. So this is. I hope.
There we go. Have fun with your life, Bach. Alright. Knight's Cav is there. Good. Come on now, friendo. He didn't aggro. Come on, silly Billy. Over here. There we go. Right up here is the other gold pickle Foulfoot. By the way, we're going to use one on the dragon we're going to kill soon in Caelid. And the other one will be on Moog. And that's because the dragon is an early game boost and Moog is a mid game boost to our power. So, really good to do that. So right there is the Great Épée. Before I go for that, so let me set the grace and level up, okay? I'm going to get some extra vigor in case that helps. Because the Kaiden mercenaries can do a little bit of chain stunnage if you're not careful. I forget where it is up there. I think it's in the chest. I think it's in the chest that's next door. Oh yeah. Melina wants us to go to Round Table Hold. Another water break.
If you had, it seems torrent, whereas I may. There is, but I can take gathering place. Very well. Let my hand.
Man. Is my recording going? I sure hope so. Yeah, it is. Poggers. Okay. We're at Round Table. Woo! Yeah, I guess we could get Golden Bow while we're here. I guess that's fine. How heavy is the short sword compared to the dagger as well? Or just it's a long sword. That kind of sucks. Okay. We'll grab the finger seal because we're going to need it later. The dagger is fine. Get rid of this, that. Oh. I forgot we had a freaking... We had a halberd in our back pocket. That's why we're so heavy. Silly vagabond start. Poggers. We can get Golden Vow on the dagger right now. That'll actually help out with the Kaiden mercenaries too, because it gives us damage mitigation. So, I don't mind that. Boom. Okay. Let's sit down, level up some vigor, and then we're going to get to the Great Épée. Oh my goodness, that is a ton. Nice. That is really good. I didn't know it was going to be that much vigor increase. Alright, let's see how this works. I'm not the best at fighting Kaiden mercenaries, so I'm going to try to just sneak past them. There are, like, mage archers up there, though. Okay. Let's see. Boom, there it is. The Great Épée, boys. Very, very good weapon. So, as you see, we can't use it yet because we're lacking in stats, but when we kill the dragon in a bit, we will be able to use it. Alright? I'm going to talk to Yura over here, then we're going to proceed into Whooping Peninsula. Once I'm able to wield the weapon, we'll talk about it in greater detail. Okay. Come on, Yura.
So stay clear. Don't.
I don't remember if you have to kill the dragon or not. I don't think you do. But just in case, I'll look it up once it comes time. The dragon's not hard, though. Obviously, it's Akio. It's literally the easiest dragon in the entire game. But if I can avoid fighting him, I would prefer that. There we go. We got our stone swords for the run. Poggers. So in here is a very important weapon. Let's go grab it. The Morning Star. That will be used to kill the dragon efficiently later. I was going to do a Morning Star only run, actually, relatively recently, but decided against it. That is on the docket, though. For sure. I should probably grab the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shield, but I won't this run. Just know that if you're ever two-handing, that's one of the best options, because even if it's on your back, like it's in your offhand, you two-hand your main hand weapon, you still gain the 5 stamina per second increase, so it is min-max to use that for a stamina-hungry weapon. Great Épée isn't really that, but it's still better than nothing, right? Ooh, nice. Good, good, good. I'm I'm gonna go grab the item crafting kit once I'm done with the Weaving Peninsula. Then we can head over to the dragon and kill that. I feel so weird after the Lion Greatbow run because I feel like I can take on anything after being able to do that. We had to survive Radon for like 11 minutes straight. It was insane. So with any normal weapon, I should be able to kill him instantly every time now. I would hope. I would really hope so. Yeah. Alrighty. So much collecting in day one. It's kind of annoying, but it's necessary. At least that means day two has a lot of just boss rushes and just killing things. Most of the collecting's in day one. Most of the killings in day two, and then DLC's day three. That's typically how regular smithing stone runs go. Actually, we need this grace. I wonder if anyone's ever been killed by those rams. Like the lightning rams in Aldous Plateau. Has anyone ever been killed by them? I wonder. I seriously wonder about that. Very good. One more grace and we're done with Weaving Peninsula. We can move on to Caelid. Is my overlay on in the this recording progress? Alrighty, so let's go to Kale first and grab the crafting kit that we need.
This way, Tarnish.
Oh yeah.
May I have a word?
Waifu Rani wants a word with
I am a
us.
witch. I'd heard tanned upon the talk thou art possessed to call forth. I was entrusted by torrents. 'Tis to summon them, the spirits. Now it is that. I doubt we. How long will it be for the time?
Okay. Buggers.
And I can also that you're not. Then why? I am Carl.
So we need the crafting kit for him. Nice. We can go craft some greases now. I didn't grab the root resin here. Let's go grab that. Silly me. They are right up here. I think 4 greases is going to be plenty, so it's all good. We just need 3 resins. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Caelid time, boys. Okay. So the goal here is to grab 2 grave sites and then head up to Fort Faroth and kill the dragon for 100,000 runes. Enter the keep and grab Radagon's Scar Seal. Actually, it's Sword Seal for that one, right? Once that's done, we can go kill Godric as our first remembrance. Because we'll be able to use the Great Épée, we'll have plenty of vigor, we'll have all the collectibles we need to progress to Alt's Plateau, except the stuff in the swamp. All will be good. In here are some Scarlet Rot boluses, really useful for Millennia in case you somehow get rotted. Because if you're rot on Millennia and you don't cure it, you're dead. So, yeah. Okay. I think you can cut through down there, but it's really dangerous, so I'm just gonna go the normal route. It's gonna be so weird fighting Millennia because Giant's Hunt really just trivializes the heck out of her. She's gonna be one of the easiest fights in the entire run somehow. So that's very fortuitous. There we go. Very nice. There we go. Everything's set up. Now down here, there's a bunch of goodies, but the one thing we care about is a free rune arc, which we'll be using for Godric's rune. And hopefully we won't need another one, because if we do, that means we died. So, the one and only rune arc we need is right here, dudes. You could use it before Godric's to get a little bit of HP as well. I think it's 10% HP, but not a big deal this early on. Alright, dragon time, boys. So, equip the Morning Star, which has innate blood buildup. Very relevant in a second. Let me actually toggle my physique as well right now, before I forget. Boom, boom. Nice. All you gotta do for free runes early on in the game to minimize farming is you come to this dragon's ankle right here. Put on your blood grease and start wailing. The blood proc carries your damage by a ton. So prioritize fast hits over heavy ones. Already got 2 bleed procs going. When the grease falls off, reapply it. I think we'll just need one more. We'll have another grease left over. Interesting. Yep, 2 more procs and we're good. I'm just gonna apply my other grease right now. Get the gold pickle foul foot ready. You can use it when the dragon dies because the animation is so long. There we go. Use the gold pickle foul foot to get 4% more runes. And look at how many runes we get. Really, really good. Boom, 100k for no work. 1 hour into the run, actually more like 40 minutes into the run. Easy peasy. Now, instead of immediately using the runes, I'm gonna do something a little funny, and I'm gonna actually go purchase everything I need to purchase first, okay? And the reason for that is I need to calculate my endurance with the armor set I plan to use. I might even be able to get away with just not needing to put any more points in endurance, but we'll see, dudes. We'll go to... I think Kale has some smithing stones, right? Or maybe he doesn't. It's the other chud.
Wait, well, you're back.
Yeah, it's the other chud. Okay. I was thinking of using the chain set this run, but no, I'll defer until later. This merchant's the important one. This one has the armor I'm going to use for the entirety of the game. So, very important. As well as some smithing stones, poggers. Iron helmet, scale armor, iron gauntlets, leather trousers. There we go, dudes. Let's put that on right now. Scale armor, iron gauntlets, leather trousers, so... We actually are pretty good. I think we have the correct equip load already. How close are we, though? That's the important thing. Yeah, with great Épée. Yeah, we still are. Huh. Okay. We might not even need any more points in endurance. Not there. That's awesome, dudes. All right, let's put our points in. Here's what we got to prioritize. We got to get to the caps for Great Épée, obviously. We got to use that. 15, 16, so we'll do that first. We don't need the strength, but we may as well, right? 15, 16. 1 point in faith, so we can use Electrify Armament later. And the rest is going to be Vigor and Strength. I think we'll do Vigor 35. And we'll start pumping up strength. We don't need like 1,000,000 strength in the beginning, okay? Vigor is going to let us lazily get through most of the beginning game, so we'll do that. Very nice. So Great Épée, we finally have our heavy thrusting sword. A lot of thrust attacks, but the R2 is a sweep, which is fantastic. Having access to at least one sweeping attack is amazing, dudes. At least you have that moveset variety, okay? You're not stuck to forever pokes like the Mailbreaker. You have a way to deal with crowds and lanky enemies, so it's very, very good. It comes with Impaling Thrust, which we're going to use at the beginning, but we're going to eventually switch that out for Giant's Hunt. Both are pretty good, though. I would technically consider Impaling Thrust to be better, I think, but they're both pretty good, for sure. Great Épée deals mostly pierce damage because of all the thrust attacks, which is amazing. Pierce damage is probably the best damage type in the game. Sometimes I feel like Strike's better, but Pierce definitely up there. You get too many bonuses with Pierce, honestly. Ooh, he fell off. Foggers. Okay. Come on, Big Rat. There we go. And we are going to save quit here to reset enemy aggro. This talisman is going to be very useful all the way until Leyndell, I think. It is the Radagon Sword Seal, which gives us +5 Vigor, Endurance, Strength, Dexterity. That is a lot of damage, by the way, because we're going to eventually be running a quality build. So Strength, Dex, both +5. Crazy, dudes. Crazy, crazy damage. All right, let's take a small break from the collectathon, and let's get our first remembrance down, okay? First up is Margit. Yeah, I've decided I'm not going to do the fast descend in front of Hogwarts. I'm just going to go the long way. Because if I die to another fall damage bug, I'm going to freaking lose my mind. I have to redo all of this. So, nope, not even going to risk it. We're not speedrunning anyway, screw it. Well, let's actually get our flasks up in case Margaret tries something funny. Okay. Boom. Actually, let's get another FP flask as well. But our flasks are already super high level, which is great. Yeah, we have 8 flasks already. We haven't killed a single boss, that's what's up. So we'll Physick here. Cast Golden Vow. And here we go. I think we can Impaling immediately. Might be risky though. Okay, there we go. You're a cliff spammer, huh? Okay. Boom. Guy's gonna phase. Let's get our flask of Cerulean Tears.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Boom, boom, boom. Come on now, friend. Easy peasy, dudes. One hit king in action yet again. Oh, we don't have gold scarab yet. Kick. Okay. Okay, we got another talisman slot, which is cool. That'll give us some more charge tag damage for now. Very, very nice. I don't actually remember where the spear talisman is, but I think I do. So I'm gonna assume I do, go to where I think it is, and if it's not there, then we'll adjust it. But I'm pretty sure it's in that cave at the start of Liurnia, so... I'm trusting. I'm trusting that it's there, dudes.
You there? It's tightly booked. The guard you breached. Well, but of course. The guards, you. The gates open.
Okie doke. We are going to have to stick around and do some extra stuff in Stormveil Castle because of our build, but it shouldn't take too much longer after Godric's dead. Actually, we could do that before. Yeah, just do it before, whatever. Whatever, dudes. It's to the left here, but we should go grab the gray so we can just teleport out. We'll grab this grace over here. Okay, so the deviation we have to perform is over here. You see across the way there's a door? We gotta go to that door over there. Get these guys off of their guns. There we go. I always get lost here, so I'm gonna try to find which room it is. It might be over. Actually, that's the ladder. Or the elevator, sorry. I think it's this one. Yes, good. There's a lot of useful things in here. Let's kill these friendos. On guard, chuds. Boom. a Misericord for one, which is the best crit weapon in the game. I'm not going to use that this run except for Ash of War, but as a weapon, very good crit machine. And Iron Wet Blade, very, very important, dudes. That'll let us put Giant's Hunt on a heavy infused weapon instead of a quality infused. I'm pretty sure it's quality infused by default, so that helps out a lot in the early game. And Misericord will probably have Raptor of the Mist on it, so pretty good, dudes. Pretty good. Okay, save quit here. Cool. All right, Godric time. Godric has a 0% chance of killing me. I'm not even kidding. So I'll instead focus on trying to minimize hits, but no guarantees, boys. No guarantees. The main goal of this run is to do a Deathless, not to no-hit dudes, but it's fun to try, at least. Okay. I think you can hit him right here. Not 100% though. Here, I'll try it this time. Yeah, you can. It's a little risky though, because you can't move too much. Okay. Okay. I might get glitch fired here. I did not. Lucky. Good. Okay. Boom, no damage. He tried to pull a fire giant on me at the end there. Annoying Chud. But luckily, impaling the rest got the job done. Nice little no damage there, dudes. Poggers. Okay, let me update my counter here. There we go. Good. Very good. We get Godric's Great Rune, which is absolutely fantastic, dudes. early on in my playing days, I severely underrated that Great Rune, but it is so good, dudes. It is so good, especially a new game. Let's go get it right now. I think you can run through him, but a little bit suspect for sure. Because he might just shoot you right when you're in front of him, do a ton of damage. It won't kill, but it's just annoying. Here's a question. Do I fight the Knights Cavalry for Giant's Hunt before I upgrade my weapon? Huh. I think so, because he's not really that difficult, so... I'll upgrade it with the stones that I do have already. There's actually one more merchant to visit too before that, but... 10 Smithing Stone 1s is basically good enough. I'm only missing 2 more, and then we're done with Smithing Stone 1s. I don't think that other merchant has them, but having a +2 Great Épée is pretty nice compared to a +0 when fighting that Knight Cavalry, so guess we'll go ahead and upgrade +2. Boom, there we go, dudes. Godric's Great Rune, very good. Honestly, let's just... Yeah, let's go the actual Godric way, screw it. So, Godric's Great Rune is fantastic because it gives you +5 to every single stat. So for this build, let me put that on. +5 Vigor increases my health, +5 Mind increases my FP, +5 Endurance increases my stamina, +5 Strength and Dex increases my damage, but especially Strength, +5 Faith lets me use Electrify Armament, which is even more damage. So yeah, Godric's Rune is absolutely insane, dudes. Basically, that is like having +30 extra levels. So instead of being level 36, I'm level 66 right now, basically. That's how strong that is. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, dudes. Absolutely insane. I remember the old days of the channel when I only ran Radahn's Rune. Because I was like, ooh, my monkey brain was like, oh, more HP means better. But no. Godric's does so much more than just that, so it's very, very nice. Well, you know what I should grab as well? The horseback talisman, but I don't remember where it is. I don't remember where it... I'll look it up, though. I'll look it up when I get to the merchant here. The horseback talisman will be good for a fire giant, so I should probably go grab that. Alright, horseback talisman. Where is it? What's it even called? Dude, I don't even know. Oh, yeah, Lance Talisman, right. That's how little I use that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is on a cliff. It's actually really easy to get. I forgot. Yeah, we'll go get that, like, right now, actually. Let me talk to Merchant, though, first.
Beyond surprise, no matter why don't. Oh, but don't. Oh.
Well, he actually does sell regular smithing stones, poggers, so we're done with that. Frick yeah. Sells the S-Stock as well, a baby version of the Great Épée, very good weapon in its own right. Okay, let's upgrade then. Let's upgrade. Oh, we gotta do Yura stuff too. That's right. We gotta talk to Yura. That is brand new. Okay, Great Épée. We can get plus all the way up to +5. Wow, holy frick. That's really good. Let's talk to Fingers as well. Now, Enya does a lot of yapping, but that's okay. I should have actually let her yap and go get a water so you would finish this first. There we go. Boom. Okay. Let me go grab Horseback Talisman first. I do horse strats on Fire Giant. I do know how to do the, like, for straight up fighting him strat, where you fight him from the front, but the problem with that is, if he does his one-shot kill move, you gotta get on Torrent immediately, and if you don't, you're dead. And also, if you do get on him immediately, but he just happens to be in a bad spot, you die anyways. So, I just do the horseback strat. No matter what. It's not over here, it's way further. Sorry, Keck. It's like way on the side of the cliff. So yeah, I do safe strats on Fire Giant, but, you know. It's not like I don't know how to fight him the normal way, it's just like really risky if he does his one-shot move. This is where I gotta help Yura later. Or not Yura, Bernal. Yura is actually on the way to Giant Hunt. But we'll get Giant Hunt. Actually, I don't know. That probably doesn't work on NPCs, does it? I didn't comment on that in the intro, but I don't think it works on NPCs. They probably just roll it. I guess it'd be good science, though. Okay, where is it over here? Oh, it's all the way down there, okay. That means we gotta go this way. Isn't there a functioning golem out here? Yeah, there is. He's right there. Trying to aggro him. Is this it right here, or is it something else? Yeah, there it is. Lance Talisman Poggers. Increases horseback damage by 15%. Let me go see if I have to do that first part in Yura's questline. By killing the dragon. I don't honestly remember, dudes. I don't do his questline very often. You do not. Okay, Poggers. Cool. So, we'll go to Agheel Lake South, pass the dragon, and we'll go fight the invader. The Reduvia invader is actually like really dangerous for this early on. Way more than the dragon, to be honest. I'm assuming impaling thrust is not gonna work, but I'll try it anyways. 'Cause why not? I've gotta equip the seal too before I forget. Where's it at? There it is. Alright, friendo. Do you have to report back at Yura, actually? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, that actually works. That's surprising. Boom. Yeah, sorry, you're too late. There's Reduvia, really good dagger. I am thinking my next run is going to be a dagger run, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's not going to be Reduvia, most likely, but it's going to be a pretty good dagger still. Okay, on to Liurnia of the Lakes. Good old Ligma of the Lakes, dudes. Easy peasy. Well, I guess we can grab the Spirit Talisman while we're here, too. Yeah. Or what I think is a Spirit Talisman. Again, technically speaking, I don't remember fully, but I'm pretty sure it's in here. Yeah. There we go. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but... I think it's in here. Where's the freaking cave entrance? Over here, right? Yeah. It should be like down here in like this chest or something. Actually, I think we can just skip these guys. Yes, indeed. Oh, save quit. Again, I could come back here later with Assassin's Gambit. Everybody knows, but I just don't really care for that right now. Unfortunately, Big Boy there did his worst attack and pinned me against the chest. There we go. Poggers. Spirit Talisman we're going to use for a while, but... Actually, I think it works on Fire Giant too, right? Even if you're on horseback. So I think it'd be good there, because usually he's doing a dumb attack animation. Useful for a lot of DLC bosses as well. I want to do some Radon testing with that, because there's a certain opening I want to test it on. If it counts with that opening, then it'd be pretty good, but I'm not sure. I'll do that off stream, though. We may as well go grab the other stuff here. We're doing this in a slightly different order because we had to go to that cave, so now it's more efficient to do this. But that is A-okay. Let's equip Spirit Talisman as well. Boom. Grab the Halic Tree Medallion half, which will spawn Ensha.
Please, no.
I haven't a clue.
With me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait there.
Oh, yep.
Oh, we're finished. The curse, my beggar. You must keep.
Boom. Okay. Let us go north now. We'll stop by Var on the way to get his quest line going. Let me actually go this way for him, right? Be slightly better. I guess I'll fight Ghost Loretta straight up, even though I don't have to. I can just glitch her again, but I have a weapon that's definitely capable of doing it, so I may as well, right? May as well. I'll wait for Giant Hunt to engage her, though.
You claim what? My doubt. The words are truly. I believe even that's the. Oh.
Boom.
And if it drive high.
Okay. We'll head over to Karya Manor and grab the Grace, but we'll stop at that point and go the other direction to get Giant Hunts. How many, bowstrings do I have? Okay. So if I can find 4 more Smithing Stone 2s, I actually don't need to grab the, first bell bearing at all, which would be pretty interesting. I don't think there's another merchant that sells them, though. Let me take a look. Smithing Stone 2. I think I've exhausted all of them. So if I type this in. Sold. Sorry, dudes. What? Yeah, no, you can't. You cannot. I'd have to reroute things to avoid that merch, or that other merchant, that bell bearing, but that's probably not even worth it at that point. So we'll just go get the bell bearing. Again, though, I will wait until Giant Hunt to get that, because 1, it'll be hilarious juggling the Crystallian over and over again. But 2, I get to wait for Giant Hunt on another boss. Pretty much maximizing the amount of boss kills with Giant Hunt. Technically, I could have killed Godric and all them later too, but it really doesn't matter. I mostly just want to juggle the Crystallian with Giant Hunt. That's what I want to do, dudes. Just juggle him over and over and over again. Okay, big gravesite here, probably the biggest one in the game, and filled with a bunch of enemies that are pretty pitifully bad. Except when they wedge themselves like that. Come on, fatty, move, or did you die then? That's fine. Yeah, you see, they do like terrible damage. It's kind of funny. Boom. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. We will pause here and go down the other paths. Mostly to the north. To grab the golden seed that's up there. Okay, there's a grace here. Let me go grab that. Technically, we can go up this ridge and get Giant Hunt immediately. If we really wanted to. But I'll go... It's just like an additional minute to go the other path, and I also get the gate opened, so... I'll take the additional minute and take that route. Free Smithing Stone 5 there, very nice. Okay. Time to go grab Giant Hunt, boys. The Ash of War we'll be using for basically the rest of the run. Very, very good. You know, when I get to Altus Plateau, I'll go grab the Ritual Sword Talisman as well, because that might be useful for certain bosses. Okay. Let's grab this Grace for later. We're not taking the shortcut down. Not dying to a glitch today, dudes. Not today. If we're gonna die to a glitch, it's gonna be that map unload weird glitch I have clipped. That was so strange when that happened. I'm glad it happened on stream though, because now it's forever a highlight. Also, if I did this right, there should be a summon sign here for Yura. Let's see if there is. It should be down here. Yes, okay, good. We'll get that golden seed next time then. Or not next time, but once I get Giant Head and get all this stuff done. Very good. Very, very good, dudes. I may as well put on Misericord right now, to be honest. Yeah, it's only 0.5 heavier. Very nice. Alright, the Knight's Cavalry that spawns just up ahead is what will drop a Giant's Hunt, so... Let me go to the Grace at the Cathedral here and make it nighttime, and we're gonna go fight him. He's not annoying or difficult, you just have to be really patient. And he'll die. There we go. Yeah, let's pass time now. It was about to be nighttime anyways, that's funny. Okay. Where are you at, Night Scav? There he is. Okay, we don't want to aggro any more additional friends. Just de-aggro, the frick? Probably dodge forward for that. You tried to heal punish there, or flash punish. Didn't work. Boom, GG. And with that, we get Giant Hunt, which is our Ash of War for the run. Also Knight Rider Glaive, really good halberd. I think the highest AR halberd, actually. But, yeah, very, very fun, dudes. Very fun. Let's go put that on now. We have to fight Ensha, too, because we got the Halictree half, which is not a big deal, because Ensha will die very quickly. Ooh, roll catch. Ooh, roll catch. Easy peasy. Poggers. I should have actually done Yura's quest too now, but that's fine. Just one extra trip here.
Didn't want me
Not a big deal, dudes. Okay. Great Épée with Giant Hunt, boys. Now, I will infuse with Heavy for now. So we have a Heavy Great Épée with Giant Hunt. Giant Hunt is a Great Ash of War. Not super amazing, but definitely really strong and does 36 stance damage, right? So, a whole bunch, dudes. What should we do first, actually? Let's do the K-Lid part, I guess. With the dual, what's it called? Cleaner at Night to get Gold Scarab. Giant Hunt is great. You low crouch, charge forward, and swing upwards. One thing I should have mentioned at the start is that the swing upwards, or the charge forwards actually, if you're in a bad spot, you actually can charge past your target and miss, but that's pretty hard to do. It is definitely something that can happen though. For sure. Piercing Fang kinda has that same problem, but not as bad. And Impaling Thrust is the most consistent out of all of them. Doesn't have that issue. I think a Giant Hunt will stagger these Clean Rots, but I'm not 100%. I kind of hope so, because they're kind of freaking annoying, to be honest, dude. They're kind of obnoxious. Okay. Let me put on the Scarlet Boluses in case some crazy stuff happens. You never know. Okay. Let me turn this on here. There we go. Cool. Let's test our poison RNG here. Good. Awesome. Alrighty. Hopefully Giant Hunt takes care of the first one. Otherwise, we got a really annoying and trashy fight ahead of us. Yeah. Okay, it does work. Poggers. Perfect stagger. Really 1 health, okay. Oops. Oh my goodness, terrible move RNG. Terrible RNG, of course. Holy dude. Backstep spammer. That's my luck though. But we do get the gold scarab, which gives us 20% more runes. You can swap that in and out of combat. So basically kill a boss with your regular setup, quickly swap to gold scarab while it's dying. You get all of the upside without any of the penalties. So really, really strong, dudes. Really, really strong indeed. Let's go do Eurus quest now to get Raptor of the Mists. before we miss that, because that's also missable. I didn't say that in the beginning, but just like Assassin's Gambit, that is also missable, and you do not want to miss it. That would be extremely bad. Yeah, this is fine actually, because we can't use. Yeah. Cool. I got you, homie. Thing. There we go. Thing. Look at him spamming Raptor the Mist, dude. What a gamer. He is a roll spammer. He can input read Raptor the Mist too. Good old FromSoft game design, dude. Thing. I could rat with backstabs if necessary. Good. So you input reads Jaina, but it's so slow it actually knocks him out of Raptor. Yo, that's what's up, dude. Frick yeah. See, we're abusing the AI against them, dude. Oh shoot, Yura died. That's funny. I'll avenge you! I'll avenge you, my friend. Okay, there we go. There we go. We get Raptor the Mist, dude. How you doing, Yura?
Oh, that bloody thing. Here's a token of.
Ooh, give me a smithing stone.
Yeah. She is the budding spot. If she come, there is no.
There we go. Now we're basically done with this quest line. Is there anything else we need to do? I guess we'll go kill. What is it? We'll go kill the Crystallian now. So we can just do 2 trips in one. After that, we'll kill, what's her face, Loretta. And then finally we can get rid of, we actually need to go grab the car in Study Hall as well, that Grace, and Electrify Armament. The Area of the Lakes is the busiest zone in this run. So, it's even busier than Altus Plateau, which is kind of crazy, so. We do actually have a lot of things left to do, unique to this run, so. That's what's up, I suppose. Let me put on Radagons again. Man, I can't wait to juggle a Crystallian. That's gonna be really hype. Okay. Let's get our flasks upgraded, because we have a lot of upgrades to do. There we go. Oh, not here, over here. Try to grab as many stones as we can, because it's just less stones we have to buy later. Looking there's some in here as well. Yep. Oh, they both aggroed. Bad RNG. That's RNG if that happens. And if that does happen, you get, hit a bunch, like right there. Do. Okay. Alright, Crystallian time. Crystallian will not stand an iota of a chance if I can change some from the start. I don't remember if you can, or you have to wait for a break, but if I can stun from the start, then it's... I mean, just watch. Just watch the fight and see how it goes. Okay. Boom. Ooh, that was a weird spot for him to go. Yeah, he's being weird. We'll just poke him down. All good. Oh, I guess I should have mentioned as well. I didn't mention that at the start, and that's my bad, but heavy thrusting swords are known for their dash attack heavy, which closes the distance a lot. We're actually pretty good on Millennia, in particular, and a couple other friendos. But there we go. We get the bell bearing, which lets us upgrade our weapon all the way to +6, which is honestly just one more upgrade, so it doesn't matter that much, but that is a key ingredient to getting higher upgrades. So let's go ahead and do that. Also put on Raptor of the Mists. And switch the order of these because I like to have Raptor as my next swap in case bad things happen.
Well, I took these
Okay.
out. You're up.
If I wanted to min-max, I could farm another dagger to save 0.5 equip load, but it really doesn't matter that much, dudes. It really does not. So we have Raptor of the Mist, Golden Bow, and Giant Hunt. We have all the Ashes of War we need, at least the permanent equip ones. Assassin's Gambit's still a thing we'll swap to, but that is far later, dudes. That is far, far later. Let's go and grab the Karian Study Hall and Electrify Armament spell now. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Just to get my bearings straight real quick. There's the golden seed. Very useful. There's Kari and Study Hall. That's where we need to go to grab that grace. Alrighty. Kari Study Hall will come back here a lot later, actually. Maybe at the end of today, I don't know. But that's for Fortisax. Up on the cliff behind us is the Electrify Armament skill that we need. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. It's not a lot of damage because Épée does not have lightning damage on it, so I'm basically introducing a brand new damage reduction by adding a new damage type. So I don't gain a whole lot of lightning damage, but it is something, so may as well. Literally free if it's used as a pre-buff. There he is. The man of the hour himself. Ah. Annoying. That's the thing with giants, son. You can just breeze past your target sometimes. It's kind of funny. There you go. Boom. Dragon Cold Prayer Book. So, I need to turn around now and go to Turtle Pope to cash that in and get my spell. Very, very good, dudes. I also did not upgrade my Épée. I forgot. Frick. I gotta go back to Round Table Hold. I just realized. We'll do that after this. We'll do that right after this, dudes. It'll only take like 30 seconds. Okay. Here we go.
I welcome. I am my opponent. Do you know how it came? Well, the shattering. It is here by the matter, and so the earth. Oh, rough, so if you find, unless in which case.
Study. Okay, now we gotta give the Dragon Cold Prayer book.
Heresy. All thing.
Electrify armament. There we go. Free damage boost for us, dudes. Speaking of damage boost, let's upgrade our weapon like we should have done before, but we forgot because we're big dum-dums. But now we can upgrade. We can even get another upgrade on top of it because we have so many smithing 3s now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. So we need, yeah, 3 more of these foggers. Good.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
Great Épée +7. Excellente, dudes. What else do we need to do? We need to go kill Loretta, so I guess we'll do that now. Let's equip Electrify Armament also. New flask charge, always fun. Very good. I don't know when I can safely use Giant Hunt on Loretta. That's part of the reason I'm not glitching her as well. I get like a chance to do some preliminary practice right here before the really hard fight in day 2. I know there are openings for sure though. I think a Giant Hunt actually staggers her too. But that's dangerous because it resets her attack animation. So she'll immediately start attacking with something else. So you gotta be really vigilant on what she's doing if that's the case. But we'll see if that's true. I think it is true though that when she gets hit with Giant Hunt, it resets her animation. It's like Lion's Claw and other stuff like that. Can you put Lion's Claw on Great Épée actually? That'd be kind of weird. I don't think so, right? It'd be like super weird actually. I'm not gonna die to Loretta, so I'm not gonna bother with the grace. Boom. You little chud, trying to shoot a crossbow shot at me. Okay. Oh yeah, not Raptor. Keck. Golden Vow. Electrify Armament. Yeah, there we go. Oh, let me get my tears back. Yeah. bad RNG. She dead zoned me there. Dead zone. You gotta be careful with Giants Hunt, because that's a possibility. Oh, dead zone. Please don't spam dead zone. That'd be really annoying. That's a weird. She didn't do her phase 2 one. Oh, she's hyper aggro. The fact that she chained those together is a sign that she's hyper aggro right now. Interesting. Bad RNG. My luck is horrible on her right now. She dies all the same though. Easy peasy. Yo, Hunter Spog, that's what's up, dude. Frick yeah. Should I spend my runes at this point? Actually, no, because no, we can actually. I'll fight what's her face, Renala, without needing that. Let's get strength 25, and then honestly, we might push vigor all the way up to the cap. Not even kidding. Because again, we don't need strength super early, especially when two-handing, because we're going to be close to the second cap anyways, and most of our damage increase is already handled by weapon upgrades, not stats, so we can afford putting points in vigor early on, just to mitigate against BS. Exactly like the dead zone stuff Loretta just tried. Talk to our queen, Ronnie. Keck. Okay.
Oh, I believe us. It pleases Matane. I have no intrigue. Wilt thou? I am the witch that I might well
Serve Ronnie the witch.
Good. There is. I would have thee. I have called. Heed not. I am sure.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, pleasure, Carian, I'm told. I will.
We gotta talk to all the super friends here. Until we can actually leave.
Name's Blood. Glad to have you. Well, I'm situated the Eternals. I'm planning to go see if I can.
There we go.
I don't know what since I asked. I resign.
You know, based on my Loretta luck that just happened, I might honestly ditch Giant Hunt for the real fight. I might just stick to rolling and R1ing her to death, because that was literally the worst RNG, and it just happened on the first possible try, so that doesn't give me a lot of confidence that my RNG is going to be any better for the actual fight. So we'll probably just play it safe later on in day 2 when we fight actual Loretta. Alright, at long last, we can finally get out of the swamp. We just gotta go kill Renala and Doggo. And then we're basically done with this zone. We just gotta briefly come back here for random stuff, but it's very quick at that point. In fact, I think I can get done with all of it today, perhaps. We'll see. We'll see about that. Alright, how's our lift RNG doing? Really bad? Oh no, it's actually pretty good. Good. We gotta kill Doggo though. Actually no, we got stuck. Cool. That was nice actually. Let's go. Alrighty, Doggo. Doggo's always annoying, and that's not really going to change here, but Doggo also has no HP, so it shouldn't be that bad. Okay. Ooh, good opening. I was hoping he'd get staggered there, but no, he does not. One hit king. One hit king. There we go. That's actually a pretty clean fight. We just got like a weird hitbox because we dodged behind him once. Okay. 25 strength, which is really 30, keep in mind, because we got Godric's rune. That means we're at virtual strength 45. I guess we could greed and go for the second soft cap, but again, no point in doing that. I'll just go vigor immediately, which mitigates against all RNG. Really hard to die by RNG if you're maxed out health early game. Yeah. Again, we can kill this guy here, but it's much easier to just run past him and save quit. And also, I could have used just Assassin's Gambit here if I wanted to, but instead of rerouting the entirety of the challenge to go straight to Volcano Banner, which I could do, I'm just going to keep save quitting. It's just more convenient that way. Boom. Alrighty. I don't know why sometimes you get healed after a save quit. Like, you see I got full health right now. That's like super strange. But oh well, it's... I think Nala is susceptible to Giant Hunt. I don't know, actually. We'll see. We'll see, though. Oops. Golden Vow. Electrify. We'll flask up. Okay. Oh no, where's the other one? Oh, I just missed her. Okay. Augers. Can we one cycle? I don't think so, unfortunately. Yeah, we cannot. If we upgrade our weapons more, we could have. Oh, maybe. No. Yeah. If we skipped her and went for, what is it? We went for Altus Plateau first, we could do it. But we did not this time. Stop throwing dark ooze at me. Stop throwing dark ooze at me. Okay, let's get Electrify up again right here. Boom. Bad RNG. She summoned wolves. Retarded. There we go. The only summon that could have saved her there. Of course. Retarded RNG. It's all good though. I actually switched back too quickly. Doesn't matter though. It's early on. So we're going to go to Altus Plateau now, upgrade our weapon to plus 12 with these runes, and then we're going to go kill Radahn immediately just to get him out of the way. And then as far as remembrances go, that's going to be it, dudes. That's going to be it for today.
Where did he flee?
Actually, we don't even need to go here anymore. We can go to the Bellum Church. Poggers. Poggers, poggers. Let's update our counter now. Good, good, good. I wonder if I should use Ritual Sword, honestly, over Spear for Radahn. Probably. Well, actually, I don't know, because he does have an opening where you definitely can attack him while he's attacking and you're safe. So he has a dead zone for that opening. It's a close call, though. Ritual Sword will help, like, the entirety of the time. So. Not sure. Not sure, dudes. We'll go kill the demi-human queen once we get our weapon upgrade, just to make it even more of a joke than it already is. We'll bypass her for now and wait for that. So the bell bearing we need is past the gate here. We actually don't need to fight anybody if we do this properly. So we'll go ahead and try that. Oh, he went past the gate immediately. He's right behind me. Interesting. Yep. There we go. Go away. There you go. Alright, and this cave is the bell bearing we need to upgrade our weapon to plus 12, which is as good as it gets until day 2 when we can get past Morgott and get a plus 18, then eventually max. So yeah, very, very good. Super easy, we don't need to stick around, we can just leave. Boom. Okay. Let's upgrade our weapon. Easy peasy. So it's already, what level is it? Plus 7, right? So we only need 10 plus 3s, not 12. Yeah, so get 7 of these. We need all 12 of these. Boom. I think we could even actually get a little bit more because we just happened to find some smithing stone 5s. So maybe a plus 13 weapon we could squeeze out, but that's it. There we go. Yeah, plus 13. Actually, 14. Wow. Oh, no, it is plus 13, yeah. And we don't even have any of the smithing stones to progress, so yeah, that's gonna be it until Morgott's killed, which is fine, because that's a lot. Let's go get Ritual Sword now. That is the wrong grace, actually. It's the one to the right. Hopefully the map doesn't unload on me. It did not. Good. Loggers. Alrighty. Holy cow. That's crazy. Boom. I don't know why she didn't stagger at all. She had more poise than Promised Consort for some reason. But we got her. And in here is Ritual Sword Talisman. So that increases our damage by 10% when we have max HP. Pretty good overall. It gets better the more experience you have, obviously, because the less you get hit, the more damage you're allowed to put out. But even for some fights that you're not super experienced in, it's still pretty good, for sure. Let's go kill Radon now, which will be the last remembrance we fight today, unless I'm feeling really confident. But nah, I'm probably just going to save everybody else for day 2. That's the way it goes with new game smithing stone runs. New game plus is way too comfy, dudes. It's way too comfy. Because I don't have to do any of this. I can just go boss to boss to boss. We're killing Moog in day 1. We're killing Estelle. We're killing Moosey Boy. We're killing Morgott sometimes. It's so comfy. Oh yeah, in the Magma Blade run, I think I literally beat the entirety of the base game in one day. Yeah, New Game Plus runs are so much more comfy, dude. But there's no reason to do this run in New Game Plus because you can acquire everything in New Game before fighting a single remembrance, so it's like kind of pointless to do that. Okay, yeah, we gotta go over here. No bird aggro, poggers. Alright, Radon time. Radon is not that hard. He does have an instant attack though, so I'm probably gonna hit a couple times by that, but everything else should be fairly straightforward. We cannot use Golden Vow, but we might be able to use Electrify Armament actually on horseback. I don't remember.
Champions, welcome. The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh.
I'll try to Golden Vow at the intermission, but I'm probably just gonna forget. I also don't want to get hit by the meteor somehow, so you know how it goes, dudes. Alright, Redusty time, dudes. Let's see how our arrow RNG is. Because that's a little bit weird at times. Okay. Not good. Not good RNG. You get it here, for sure. No? Okay. Yeah. Regular arrow me. Regular arrow me. Nope. Regular arrow. Oh my goodness. Come on now. Good. Yeah, we can't electrify. That's fine though. That's fine. All he did is instant immediately. What a chud. Ah, terrible. Terrible RNG. Terrible. Oh, he's being really annoying. This is a good attack, though. See, right here's a dead zone. You can just hit him there. If he didn't combo mog me there, it would have been fine. Oop. Is this horse a weak point? I don't think so. That'd be funny, right? Oh, that is a weird attack. Okay. He's doing stuff that he never does. But he can't kill me, so it doesn't matter. He's just being an annoying chud, that's all. Ow. What is that hitbox? What? Okay, this is being weird. That's not supposed to go behind him. I don't know what's going on with this boss fight, but it's not behaving properly. Unusual. Good. Hey, you know what? Get out of here, Radon. Get the frig out of here. He's literally doing things that make him harder than Promised Consort right now, which is really unusual. I don't know why that is. He didn't meteor either, notice that? Where are the meteors, my friend? There we go. I got stuck. There we go, boggers. Annoying, holy cow. That was a completely different attack pattern than what he normally does. Crazy. Crazy, dudes. Really annoying. That's just shitty RNG again. But as you see, he has no chance of killing me even if everything goes wrong. So it's kind of funny. That's why we pump Vigor, dudes. It is the ultimate safeguard against bad RNG. Very, very good. So that's going to be it for the remembrances today. However, there's still a lot of collecting to do, so let's pump up Vigor some more. How about that? There's a lot of collecting to do still. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay. We'll start with an annoying enemy, the Putrid Avatar that's here. This Putrid Avatar is extremely obnoxious, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that first. But basically, we're going to collect everything we can, all the golden seeds and all this plateau. We're going to go do Volcano Manor stuff, Bernal, get that quest done, or at least the first part done, so we have Assassin's Gambit. Do a bunch of platforming. We're basically going to do everything except kill bosses, dudes. So, if you're interested in that and you're watching the VOD, go ahead. But if you're just here with remembrances, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in day 2. But yeah. Dang, your poise is really high, Putrid Avatar. That's what's up. Nice, I hit a tree and got hit by that. Nice, I did. We can actually Impaling Thrust there. Or not Impaling Thrust, sorry. Giant Hunt. This freaking terrain, dude. Holy cow. Let's get you back over here, friendo, because you're getting really far out of position. Yeah, okay, spam that. Cool, dude. Okay. Being supremely annoying by spamming this attack that you cannot punish. Great. You should stagger on the next hit. There we go. Okay. Boom. Easy peasy. Gold Scarab acquired as well. And we get 100k runes from good old Putrid Avatar, as well as the Opaline Hard tier, which is a very, very strong tier for sure. What else should we do? Let's go kill the... what is it? The Tree Spirit. Yeah. Let me make sure my frames are good as well. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. More vigor. Poggers. We're just literally gonna spam the frick out of vigor, dudes. I don't even care. Even if we're like, it's kind of inefficient at this point to do that, but whatever, dudes. Once we kill Moog, it's irrelevant, because we'll definitely hit cap and then hit second strength cap as well. Alrighty. I think you can raptor this dude's entrance animation. I'm not gonna try it though. It's kind of suicidal to try that. Okay. Okay, that guy didn't die. That does happen sometimes. He dies to this though. There we go. Good. lovely camera. Actually whiffed because of that. You can raptor that too, but a pillar can spawn on you and hit you immediately anyway, so it's pretty pointless to do that, in my experience. Boom, GG. Boggers. Okay, let's go grab the grace up here and some other good stuff. We almost don't even need Radagons anymore, to be honest. I think we're past the HP threshold where it helps, but it does still give you damage. So I guess we'll take it off, though, for the collecting part. Put on Spirit Talisman instead. We got our 2 extra golden seeds. Very nice. You know who's actually going to be really dangerous? Draconic. Draconic is not really a fight where you want to use Giant Hunt because the animation reset will cause him to immediately mace hit you. So I'm probably just not even going to use Giant Hunt at all for Draconic. I'm just going to instead use regular R1s and R2s to take him down. We'll take him down day 2, though, not today. He's kind of tied to Leyndell. Wouldn't make sense to fight him right now and not do the rest of Leyndell. I'll check if I did my Duolingo dailies today before my time runs out. Where's my phone? Hold on. There it is. Okay. Give me just a second, dude. Just let me check that. I think I did, but better safe than sorry. Yep, I did. Okay, poggers. Alrighty. One more grave site for the road. There we go. Excellent. Here we go. After this, we're done with the graveside, so basically... Excellent. There is the sacred tier. Excellent. Now we can move on to the other half of this zone. Very, very nice. Well, there's Yura. Hey, Yura, we're done with your quest line though, so we're not gonna do more. I guess we could do his questline a bit more to get Purifying Tear early, I think, for Moog, but we don't even need that for Moog, honestly. So screw it. I'll think about it, though. Maybe at the end of today we'll do that. For funsies. Alright, we're gonna come back to Mount Gelmir shortly. We actually need to do a little bit more first. Also, I forgot to talk to good old Alexander in Radonland, so let's go do that real quick. We gotta move him out of the wastes and into the lava zone, so. Alexander, where are you?
Aye. One hit after that, and as such, as luck. If I and you know, who could expect? Just you wait.
Excellent. Now he'll be in place. So let's go back here. Actually, I think it'd be better to go here. And we'll go talk to him. That'll put him in Fair Missoula, where we can finish his quest line and get the really good Shard of Alexander. Alright, it's like pretty good, not like amazing in this run. Because Giant Hunt does have serious flaws, mainly with speed. But it's still pretty good. There we go. Alright, Tibia Mariner bypassed. What is it? This isn't a rune, is it? No, Smithing Stone 5. Still pretty useful, though. Still pretty useful. There's a rune up here, though. That's pretty good. I need to memorize all the runes on my route because that would give me probably an extra level over the whole run. Of all the missed runes I have. Not like a humongous deal, but free is free, dude. Free is free. Yeah. Okay, here it is up here. Alright, Magma Boy, let's go. Can you get up here? There we go. I'm science what these are. I think the other one's a rune. The other corpse in the middle of the lake.
Ah, I hardly think I've been take it. And I won't be. Perhaps there's an old above the loft. There's an old above the loft.
There we go. Wow. That is the second most retarded thing I've seen today. The first was that Radon nonsense. Alrighty. Now Alexander is in position. And we can leave. We got some free runes here, I guess. Ooh, free 200 runes. So good. Let's finish Altus Plateau now. We have to do the White Mask questline as well, which requires fighting Magnus. Magnus is going to be kind of annoying. I have a feeling he's going to be an annoying chud, but again, he can't really kill us, so whatever. Be annoying, it doesn't matter. Boop, 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 boo. I can't really giant hunt him because he can input read and immediately fling rocks at me and probably knock me out of it, so it'll be a good old-fashioned R1 R2 battle, most likely. I didn't put on my Flask of Zik properly. Unfortunate. Ooh, I think I can actually get him with that. Yeah, I can. If I'm far enough away, I can. The really good thing about all these, like, dash attacks for the Épée is that they're delayed. So input reading chuds like this, they have a problem with that. Holy, you are an annoying freaking chud right now. You gonna keep spamming, my dude? You gonna keep on spamming? Thank goodness I wasn't Savage Lion's Claw. There we go. Poggers. That is Var's first step of the quest complete. There's 2 more golden seeds to grab, then we're done with Altus Plateau. Then we're gonna finish Var's quest line and then do the crater stuff, the Mount Gelmir stuff, and then we are good. We are done for the day, boys. That's what's up. Just 1 second, dudes. There we go. Oh, mouse cursor disappeared. There we go. Augers. Those fired way faster than they usually do. That's kind of funny. There we go. So that is it for that. Let's go talk to White Mask. Boom, boom, boom. Ugh. Okay. We'll do Volcano Manor after we're done associating with him. Okay. We'll stop in front of Godskin Noble, by the way. We'll just do Godskin Noble next time. Can you do it right now?
You have a. I wish to a night luminary. So. Now. For your
There we go.
no?
Now, to finish this part of the quest, we just go all the way back to Weaving Peninsula. We left Irina alive for this exact reason. And we're gonna finish her off. For good old Moog, dude.
Why on earth? You don't wish to cause anyone harm. Father, please, be safe.
Back to White Mask, Boggers.
You've complete and with this a night now.
So now we can kill Moog whenever we want. I think I'm going to kill Moog in day 2 when I get a plus 18 weapon. So that'll be after Morgoth's killed. I don't know the exact order I'm going to kill people before then, but
Good heavens. Clench your
basically the moment Morgoth dies, we're going to go down, get the plus 18 bell bearing, and then go kill Moog. We want to kill Moog sooner rather than later because he can slingshot our build by giving us a bunch of runes. He's not that hard, so very easy. But at least we have the option now. Okay, Volcano Manor time. I could theoretically kill him with a plus 12 weapon, like I have right now, but I'll just wait until plus 18, just to be safe. We'll wait in day 2. That's bad. He might actually catch me here. No, he didn't. Okay, good. Good. Very good. I wonder if I should kill the Falling Star Beast for fun. Or I just run past him, but we could just kill him, I guess, if we want. It'd be good practice, I suppose. He shouldn't kill us either, unless some crazy stuff happens. You know what? For the memes, we'll go kill Falling Star Beast. Screw it. We'll kill him. Whatever. You can usually just run past him and skip him, but I'll do it. A nice change of pace, I suppose. Also, a decent amount of runes, for sure. I'll get one more FP flask as well. So we have, we'll have 3 and 8 healing flasks, which should definitely be enough. If that's not enough for this guy, dude, I am washed. I am washed if that's not enough. Holy frick. He has so many dead zones that I should be able to stagger him decently too. All right, here we go. I'll just pretend this is Promise Consort and focus up. Oh, we have 9 healing flasks actually. Yeah, that has to be enough, like for sure. Like that has to be. Let me configure my Flask of Physique. Yeah, we'll stick to this. There we go. I don't know if you could raptor grabs. I never tested that. I'm assuming you cannot. Although that would be really helpful for sure. Get away from the edge, you chud. There we go. That's fine. That's the worst move you could do. Oh. Mayo that hitbox. Holy. Finally a good move. Really. Getting hit by all the delayed hitboxes is already annoying. That's why I skip this guy mostly. There we go. Good. Free hit here. Boom. Oh, we cannot actually crit here. Okay. My phase 2 is like way better for some reason. Okay, that's what's up. There we go. You might aggro right here. No. Okay. You might be able to run there and just immediately get a hit on him, actually. I'm gonna try something risky, dudes, for memes. Yeah, that does work. You can at least raptor the second part of the grab. GG. No damage phase 2. Funny. That is hilarious, dudes. Okay. Only phase 1's the problem, apparently. Just like Radon for me. I don't know. That is so strange. And Malekith, too. That actually happens a lot with me. That's super weird. We do get a bunch of free Smithing Stone 6s, though, which is awesome. It is kind of worth fighting him, but usually I just skip him because it's like annoying, typically. That is so funny. Just like Malekith. Terrible phase 1, flawless phase 2. Of course. To be fair, my luck in phase 1 was horrible. It was a really horrible RNG. But in phase 2 it was fine, and what do you know? No damage. Easy peasy, dudes. Funny how that works. Now, one big change we gotta do here is talk to Bernal and do the first part of his quest. That'll give us Assassin's Gambit, which will help out a lot with certain parts of the game, but also it just minimizes safe quit because I have another option, basically, so. I am gonna keep pumping bigger until cap, because, why not?
We rarely risk fascinating. So, about the bow, if you have, rise with Notice now you but the drawing room. I am
Thank you, Tanith. Appreciate it. Alright, Bernal. Do I need to do anything to get his first quest? I don't think so. Yeah, there it is. Lair from Volcano Manor.
What in hell, Volcano? I hope you well, but no, before you can.
Good. I don't know if we have to read the note. Actually, I'm not even going to. I'm just gonna assume you don't. Good science. I know where the summon sign is. It's in front of the Coliseum in Limgrave. We'll do that after we clear out the first part of Volcano Manor. Oh, is this the wrong room? Oh, it's the one to the right, yeah. Okie doke. Alrighty. Alright, where's Snaky Boy? Good spot. Excellent. See, when good RNG actually happens, it's poggers, dude. It's really poggers. So like I said, we're not going to kill the Godskin Noble up here today. That'll be day 2, because he's pretty much grouped with Rykard, so separating them would be strange. So we'll kill him in day 2. Instead, we're going to activate the bridge here. So next time we can just go immediately fight Godskin Noble. Now, Volcano Manor's mostly done. I just need to do Bernal's quest, which isn't too bad. So, let's see. Yeah, it is active already, poggers. So, for Bernal's quest, we just gotta kill some random NPC. Not a big deal. Not too hard. What is kind of annoying, though, is that I think it counts as an invasion, so you don't get your Great Rune, so that kind of sucks. But we'll make do without it. Yes, to the right. Actually, is it down here? Yeah, it's down this path. I haven't fought this guy in a while, so hopefully it goes well. I mean, he can't kill me, but I just hope I don't get completely thrashed. Take like 25 hits or something. Hey there, friend. Oh, you scared. What are you scared of? Boom. There we go. Roll catch. Oh, no damage, poggers. That was unexpected. Thank you, Giant Hunt, for being able to stagger NPCs repeatedly. That's gonna be really handy later, I'll tell you that much. When we're fighting the DLC NPC battle, it should be pretty good. Okay, and I think that's it. I can go purchase Assassin's Gambit now. I don't know what I'm gonna put it on yet. We'll see.
Did you read that is the time? You will become if you are low, but you must leave. This is a we have no place.
It doesn't really matter because I'm never going to be fighting at the same time I'm using Assassin's Gambit, so I can just put away the Great Épée technically.
So then I shall banal recusant. Why not add?
So yeah, we need Assassin's Gambit, which helps us bypass areas. Very important. So let me put that on something right now, although I might change my mind for day 2. Do we have any super light weapons? Not Reduvia. We do have a long sword at 3.5. Do we have better than that? We can farm daggers if we want to try hard, but ideally we don't have to do that. Okay, rapier is good. I think rapier can hold that, right? Boom, let's try. The rapier we'll put here for now. Where's it at? There we go. Boom. Now we can't upgrade anymore, right? Yeah, not yet. But can we put this on? Yes. There we go. We got Assassin's Gambit on a rapier. So that'll just help us go through areas quickly. I'm still actually medium load with it on. That's kind of funny. Holy cow. Okay. The only thing left to do without killing major bosses is to do the crater area. So we'll go ahead and do that now. We are going to do Gargoyle Duo, by the way, in day 2. We're going to over-level for them, though, because they're annoying, so... I don't do the Moog route in the sewers anymore to get to Fortis Axe, because there's a really janky platforming segment there, and I have not lost a run to that yet, but I'm not going to start. I'm not going to start, dudes. So... yeah. We go the safe route, which is just taking care of the Garg duo. We will unequip for Mimic because I don't want to deal with Giant Hunt Mimic right now. That sounds like a terrible idea. So we'll unequip for him. Not a big deal. Not a big deal, dudes. This is a larval tier, right? We might make use of that later. Yeah, there we go. Poggers. There's only 2 more platforming segments today. There's the one we're about to do to get the Fingerslayer Blade, and then there's the Fortis Axe one. Hopefully both those go well, because if I die at the very end, that would be so sad, dude. That would be so sad, for sure. Okay, actually let me do this. There we go. Wombo. Nice little Tekken combo we got going here. Okay. Combo broken. It's awesome, dude. Oh, dead zoned. There we go. Dead zoned. There we go. Boom. Easy breezy. Let's re-equip now. Let me mount, please. Holy cow. What? What? Hold on. That's weird. Do we need to sit down and reset? I don't know why it's not letting me mount. The frick? Up here? There we go. That is so weird. Holy cow. Put on the Misericord, the Golden Vow Dagger, Finger Seal, Assassin's Gambit Rapier. There we go. And this. There we go. Poggers. We'll activate all the torches to summon Ancestor Spirit, but we'll save him for day 2 because I already said we're not killing more remembrances today. So we'll just be ready to kill him. Basically, at the start of day 2, we're going to be ready to kill like 5 different bosses immediately, which is going to be awesome. They'll be very, very sick. We got Moog, Estelle, Morgott, technically Rykard, and Ancestor Spirit. Grab this real quick. Doggo might see me, actually. Nah, we're good. Okay, poggers. Does Assassin's Gambit work if you're on horseback? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Like, you gambit first and then get on horse? I have no clue about that. An archer somewhere. Good. So Ancestor's ready to fight. We will take him down very, very quickly in day 2. Like, it's not going to be a problem at all. Thank you for those swipe R2s that the Great Épée has. Makes it way easier to hit him. There we go. All right, platforming segment. I can die here, and if I do, dude, that'd be so sad. Holy cow. I would literally raid out immediately and then, like, take 5 days off and come back. Come back in day 1, all the way from level 1 again. I'd be so annoyed. Holy cow. Let's focus on that not happening. Here it is, right here. I'm gonna focus. Okay, good. Boom. Only one more platforming shenanigan part to go today. I probably should have gambited there. It probably would have helped out a little bit. I'll do the other platforming part in like 5 minutes, probably. We gotta return the Finger Slayer Blade to Ronnie first. Boom. There we go. Now I'm gonna try to gambit in the next area, which will be kind of interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Not blood. Even in my, it is in thy my thanks soon.
There we go.
My thank. A strange I am.
So this is the other platforming part. It's kind of insane. There's a crazy skip to bypass the majority of the Karian study hall. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me bust out Assassin's Gambit, though. It's my first time ever using this, by the way. Boom. Notice I don't make any more footsteps. Now, does this guy see me? Okay, he does, so it doesn't work for him. That's okay, we got plan B still. You can stand here, save quit, reload the game, despawns him. So I guess he's scripted to have infinite sight, of course. Alright, I gotta concentrate on this next jump. Boom, okay. Got it. Okay. Boom, skipped. Poggers. Okay. No more platforming for the rest of today, thank goodness. In day 2, there's just some Halleck Tree stuff. A little bit of Farum Azula stuff too, but both of those Assassin's Gambit will help out a lot. If I want to be ultra safe, I can grab Unseen Form too, but I think I'd have to invest in intelligence to do that, so I'll try to avoid that. But after that, that's pretty much all the platforming, thank goodness. My most common death in this game is not like any boss, not Promised Consort, not Mesmer, not Fire Giant even, not Millennia. It is fall damage. Fall damage is by far my biggest killer in any Souls game, but especially Elden Ring, because there's a lot of freaking platforming. So yeah. A lot of platforming. If you don't despawn that guy that I just despawned in that tower, by the way, you can still do the jump, but he has a very tiny chance of hitting you in mid-air with his Loretta's Great Bow. And if he hits you, your chance of dying is extremely high because you can't steer yourself then while you're falling. And he can even launch you off the chandelier, so don't risk it, just despawn him. Like I did. I used to not despawn him, then one run, I made the jump, but as I was falling, I saw the Great Bow pass, or the Great Arrow, pass right over my head. And I was like, okay, time to play it safe from now on. I brushed with death, so no more. Alright, this is the first part in the run where Assassin's Gambit's gonna be really helpful. I'm also going to pass time tonight just to make it even less likely that I get seen. I think it still works underground. Okay. So we're going to go through the Lake of Rot here, and then we're going to call it for today. That'll mean we have a Stell Ray for day 2, Ancestor Spirit, Moog, technically Rykard, and Morgott. So all those dudes are going to die really fast in day 2. It's going to be awesome. Oh, I didn't grab the Ronnie limited time action figure. Gotta go grab that. Ugh. There we go.
Oh, or is it me? I hadn't but now the form eliminate the name of I won.
There we go. Alright, Assassin's Gambit time. Honestly, I don't even remember how long it lasts. That's how inexperienced I am with this. So you see, right off the bat, this guy doesn't fire nearly as quickly. He still will fire, I think. Or maybe not. Holy cow, look how good it is, dude. Oh, no, there we go. That's still really good, though, dudes. That's, like, really, really nice. Okay, so it only lasts, like, 30 seconds. That's fine. Let's see how it works on the ants. Look at that, dude. Only that one aggros. And he doesn't even turn around either. So good, dude. So good. It is nice to be able to minimize save quits, but there are still situations where it's beneficial to do so. For sure. Alright, how is it going to react here, actually? I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. Do the archers still shoot at me? Oh, we got the bad RNG. They have a charge attack that's super rare, and I got it. But the archers don't shoot at me. Look at that, crazy. Normally they're just raining arrows like crazy on me. Not this time. Okay. Don't need that anymore for today. Poggers. That'll be really handy in Haligtree next to Millennia. That whole gauntlet, you could nullify like 90% of it with Assassin's Gambit. It's gonna be so good, dudes. Also farm Azula, enemies. It's so nice, dudes. I've been sleeping on that so much. Just like Raptor of the Mists. All these utility Ashes of War, dude, they're so good. They're actually so good. Okay. This is Baleful Shadow. Not hard. You can spam backstab on him repeatedly. That's what I'm gonna do.
Thou art the last. Tell the two fingers.
You know what I forgot to do, actually? I need to grab my other talisman slot. I'll do that at the end of today.
With a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Come on, friendo. You gonna try to heal? There he is, okay. He did a backstep, so I didn't punish. We'll play it slow and steady. Alrighty. No more lightning armament. Frickety frack, dude. Alrighty. One more backstab. GG, no damage.
My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe.
Alright, Lake of Rot time, brothers. Lake of Rot. Alright. Fun fact, I was thinking of doing the weapon that drops from the Nox dude down here. I forget what katana it is, but I think it's a katana. But then I learned it dropped from this guy, and I was like, no. We'll wait. We'll wait. I'll probably just make that a New Game Plus run anyways. Whatever. I do not want to fight this guy, dude. He is so annoying down here. He is so absolutely annoying. For sure, for sure. Okay. It'd be kind of cool if there was an Ash of War that slightly increased your movement speed. But they're really averse to that type of mechanic, so in no game have they ever, I think, implemented that. All right. Excellent. So now next time we can go fight Estelle. I wish I could just do the entirety of like the base game in one day with these types of runs, these like new game smithing runs, but nah, I have stuff to do. I have a life, unfortunately. Maybe one day though, I'll be able to do that more often. Let's go over here, grab our other talisman slot because I forgot about that. Kick. I was thinking about Goldfrey and I was like, huh, I'm still gonna be missing a slot. I was like, oh yeah, there's this one too. So we'll put Axe Talisman on there for now. All right, well, that's going to be it for today. So, recap, we collected everything we need in the first 4 zones. Limgrave, Caelid, Liurnia, Altus Plateau. We killed Godric, Renala, Radon. We made a ton of progress. We got a plus 12 weapon, technically plus 13, right? Yeah, plus 13, and so on. Next time in day 2, we're going to finish the base game. So we're going to kill the other 12 bosses, most likely, of the base game. Max out our Great Épée. Finish the collecting. And, yeah. Get all the way to Elden Beast, kill that. Very easy, dudes. Very, very easy. So, I might take tomorrow off, actually, because I already wasn't going to stream today. I was feeling a little bit weird for some reason. I woke up with like a bunch of cold sweats. So I might take tomorrow off. If I do, we'll come back for this on Friday. Okay? If we do stream tomorrow, it'll probably be like Night Rain or something. So this run almost certainly is going to continue on Friday. I'll start solidifying my schedule soon though, boys. So, yeah, let me see who we should raid as well before I end stream. Yeah, Poulter already ended, so cannot raid Poulter, unfortunately. We'll raid Pixels then, probably. Yeah. We'll raid Pixels. So Pixels was playing Night Rain earlier. Pixels is a good friend. We played a lot of Night Rain together. Also plays base Elden Ring from time to time, doing a co-op run with friends. Very nice. I think that's actually tomorrow, actually, so be sure to check out our channel tomorrow in particular. They're doing a 6-man co-op Elden Ring Seamless. They should be going to Fire Giant, unfortunately, next time, so that's going to be really funny. I can't wait to see that. I'll be there, dudes, so. Be sure to check out Pixel's channel. Very fun. We also play Mecha together as well. Let me make sure, because sometimes this doesn't work. Let me make sure this actually works this time, dudes. Yep, I knew it. I knew that BS was not gonna work. Hold on, dudes. One second. There we go. Boom. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll probably be back with this run on Friday. If we stream tomorrow, it'll probably be Night Rain or something like that. But yeah. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Peace.